everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Hollywood Sun with LAFC. And the main man has arrived in the United States, and he's brought some friends along with him as we continue to head through this MLS season. So 3 players have arrived since we've last been together. The first one is Mateu Cholonin. He has joined us from Grasshopper Zurich. Central midfield player, has played a couple of times already from the bench, is ready to start today. Canadian international. Next man in the door is Ryan Porteous. He has joined us for £750,000 from Watford. Good defender, well known to us English folk because he's spent a lot of time in the lower leagues in the United Kingdom. Yeah, good player. We'll definitely add to the central defence because we only had like 3 centre-halves, so one more will always do. So here he is, the main man himself, arriving in Los Angeles. Heung-min Son is here. £20 million from Tottenham Hotspur. Still good. I mean, as a Spurs fan myself, come on you Spurs, he started to wane. His magic started to disappear. He started not being able to beat a man, which was kind of Sonny's thing. So yeah, it was sad to let him go. But he's out in America now, and we wish him all the best as I start my journey with him here. Obviously, European champion in the end. Thank you, Sonny, for Bilbao. But to be brutally honest, things have been going all right without them at this point as we beat Minnesota by 2-1. Yeboah and Raposo with our goals. Then we had a narrow win over the LA Galaxy with Odin Hulm scoring the only goal. Then Abossi scored as we beat Portland by 1-0. Then we entered the League's Cup. 6-3 was the opening score against San Luis. Then we beat Quintera by 3-2. But we didn't make it through to the next phase of the competition. We lost the last game by 2-0 against Numancia. Now, there is a reason we've had an upturn in form. We've changed the way we play. So we're going route 1, just long ball. And it's worked, to be brutally honest. It's something that originally came up as a suggestion, and I was like, I don't really want to play the route 1 football. But with the pace on the counter we have, it is definitely worth doing. And we'll see how we get on today. So here is the league table in the Western Conference, and we are in 9th position, just inside the playoffs at the moment. So we need to keep winning. It starts today against Chicago Fire. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Brady starts in goal for Chicago Fire. Elliott, Pinenda, Rogers, Bassano, Davia, Konami, Gutman, Zinkernagel, Bamba, with Suppress leading the line for them as Hugo Lloris starts in goal for us. Palencia, Segura, Porteous, Hollingshead, Ordaz, Holm, Amaya, Bogana, Chironi, with the main man himself leading the line. Now, normally Heung-min Son would be a winger, but he looks like he would be a better striker in a route 1 formation. So let's see how we get on today. 5 at the back for Chicago Fire. 9th in the table in their conference as well. So both teams just clinging on to a playoff place as it stands. And the Chicago Fire Arena not looking that full today. With Heung-min Son in town, I don't know why, but let's find out. And it's a throw. Hollingshead with it. He flows it into Bugana. Back into Hollingshead again. Inside the penalty area. Will he get a shot away? He will, but he'll put it into the crowd. One thing I thought about the other day is I haven't seen a penalty and I haven't seen a red card yet. So maybe they're being a bit more lenient, the referees, in this series of Football Manager. Who knows? It's the ball looking long over the top. Heung-min Son is not going to make that in behind. But he is on the run. Amaya with the ball into Bogana. Coming inside, he's looking for the ball inside, as Ordaz has got him behind, but he has put it wide. The offside flag goes up anyway to save his blushes. Bogano again, trying to work on that left-hand side, can't get away from his man. Are the Chicago Fire going to get out? They are going to get out. And it's a man leading the line that's going to come out with it on this right-hand side. Is he going to pick out a player in the centre? We are going to see a penalty. I shouldn't have said it. Hollingshead with the challenge. I mean, it's going to get given. Because, well, yeah, it's a poor challenge. And Chicago Fire have the opportunity to take the lead after 10 minutes. The penalty's been given. And now we're relying on Hugo Lloris making a save. Now, I remember him making a few penalty saves. Most of the time he went the opposite way, if I'm brutally honest. Who is going to take the penalty for them? Number 3. I don't know remember who number 3 was. It's going to be Mr. Elliott to take it as Hugo Lloris does what I said he would. He dives the wrong way and Chicago Fire lead. It's a good penalty, to be fair. Probably gives Hugo the eyes. He was never great at these. He saved one from a Aubameyang at Wembley in a Premier League match. That's about the only one I remember him really saving. I think he saved 2 after that as well, if my memory serves me correctly. But it's been a long time. Never mind, Hugo. Let's see if we can react. I mean, we should be able to react. We've got plenty of time left in the game. Segura in towards Thierry. On towards Ordaz. Holm with the run as well. In towards Amaya. Borgana into Hollingshead. Definitely got some making up to do, haven't you? It's all too easy. And the defenders should be able to deal with that. We do. Segura heads it forward. Hollingshead picks it up. Ball into midfield. Son has the ball. First time we've really seen him on the ball in the game. It's a nice ball wide as well. Can he pick out a teammate? Will the ball go into the centre? No, we're going to work it into the box. But you need a bit of movement. And that hasn't come. So is it going to be a counter-attack? It is going to be the counter-attack from the home side. But we are back in numbers. Although we don't deal with it again down the side. He's causing problems running down the channel. He's old Kyprios. But he doesn't have a decent shot on him so far. Borgana. In towards Son. That's not where you want him. You don't want him 40 yards from his goal. Now he's alright. Holm. Doing bits. Amaya looking wide for Hollingshead. Can he find a ball into the centre? He looks towards Holm at the bar post, but it's a backwards header in terms of he was falling backwards, trying to get it. Brady drops the ball. Now, I wonder if we're going to see corners given for the 8-second rule. You would have thought that the CPU or the computer player would know to drop the ball after 7 seconds or 7.5 seconds. Gutman coming down the right-hand side for Chicago Fire. Ball towards the back stick. Zinkernagel. That's it. Push him out. It's got to go out. And the ball is over the bar. Much like the first game we had on a live com. A lot of shots going over the bar. Son with the ball. Definitely going to move him out to the wing. I think. Had team instruction work into the box. I thought we had work into the box on. We'll have a look at that at half time as well. As we are approaching the tea break. As the ball looks to go over the top. Or Daz. Good ball in behind. Can he pick out a teammate? No, he just fires it into the stands. Ugh. Elliott. Cross field. See? Come with it. You've got to try and put some pressure on the ball, lads, as that's the half-time whistle at Soldier Field. And Chicago Fire lead by a 1-0 at the break from the penalty spot, but they have been the better side so far, has to be said. Right, tactically. Okay, well that doesn't really make sense. That's better. I don't know why you would do that if we can. Any substitutions to make at half-time? Well, Daz has not had a good first half. So Martinez is going to come on for him. And we're going to take off Iyami at half-time and bring on Tillman. Because Tillman's been doing alright, to be fair to him. Unlucky not to start today. Confirm the changes, just in case that doesn't get confirmed. Address the team. See, there's no emotions now. So you're doing well. Yeah, we are in the position we deserve to be in. We are. We're behind. Right, with no highlights coming in the first 15 minutes of the second half, we're going to make a change. We are going to change the style. Let's do ticky-tacky. Wins the ball high up the pitch. I mean, that probably helps us out a little bit more. Bamba. Gutman. He's getting away from his man. Ball inside the penalty area. Will he find a cross into the centre? He will. Headed away. Headed away. We took our dads off at half time. Oh, for the love of God. We did, didn't we? I made those changes at half time. Bloody game. You do it now? Jesus. I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just something that, well, the game just obviously... I mean, I clicked confirm changes, right? And now we're doing play for set pieces. I mean, come on, people. Hugo Lloris looked like he headed that away. As the ball comes back in, deflected behind. 20 minutes to play. It's going to be a free kick. Heung-min Son's going to take it ball towards the... I mean, I'm not sure who that was towards, if I'm brutally honest. And here comes Chicago Fire on the counter, but we are back behind the ball. Something chronic. Tillman with the foul, though. Didn't need to do it. Ball towards the back stick. Headed away. Zinkernagel. Ball into the penalty area wide. That didn't look like a corner to me. That looked like it just went behind the goal. Brady has the ball. 15 minutes to play. Sends it long down the field. Win the header. Porteous does. Pick it up in midfield. Come on, let's go. Martinez. Plays it on to Holm. No one there really with him. Bugana. Go wide. Or just drive through the middle. Still going! Oh! And then a decent enough shot. But not required. Porteous heads it forward. Holm picks it up. Finds Tillman. Into Porteous again. Tillman. Through to Bogana. On towards Heung-min Son. Nice quick play! Goalkeeper. Again. Probably should have tipped it over the bar. You don't just pluck those out of the air. Brady sends it long down the field. But we're definitely having the better of the final 15 minutes or so. Pushing for this equaliser. Which might come from the set piece. As Martinez has the corner ball towards the back stick. Looking for Porteous to rise. Goalkeeper doesn't get their goal kick. Right, let's have a look at one final change, shall we? Let's bring on Solano. And we're going to take off Borgana. And we're going to stick Son out on the left-hand side for the final few minutes. Corner. Ball into the penalty area. He wants to be substituted. Sorry, not this time. Segura. Back in to Palencia. On towards Porteous. Through to Hollingshead. Got to go into the penalty area. Got to try and pick somebody out if you can. Finds Heung-min Son off the bar! Oh, how's your luck? Palencia picks it up. Tillman. Shot low. Still going. Tillman with another effort. Saved by the goalkeeper. Maybe we should have started like this. Definitely something to think about. Route 1 was working. You know, you saw it in the results that we had. But maybe, yeah, maybe more tinkering is required for this version of Football Manager. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a narrow defeat for us. Much like it was against FC Dallas. But we will see how the final few minutes go. The pressure has got to keep coming. We have definitely had the better of the last 20 minutes or so. As Martinez tracks back and does pretty well, to be fair to him. Finds Hugo Lloris with ball at feet. Segura. Plays it on to Palencia. Needs a show. There we go. Solano with it. It's all a little bit slow. Chicago Fire back behind the ball. Defending from the front, though. As the ball goes wide into Hollingshead. On towards Heung-min Son. Drive with that. That's not what he would do. Oh, God, he's down. Oh, no, no, no. He's calling for a substitution. I mean, is he all right? No, he's not all right. Blimey, that took a while. Groin injury. Oh, how's your luck, man? So we're going to bring on Yeboah for the 4 minutes of added time. That remains. And that's probably the point gone. Unless we can do something from here. Yeboah should be on the field now. Or are we waiting for him to come on? Here he comes. Trotting over. We'll see how long Sonny's going to be out for. That's probably going to be 3 or 4 weeks. If it's a nasty one. And for them to show it, it probably will be a nasty one. Probably out for the rest of the season, though, my luck. As they've picked the ball up. Portugal's trying to get back. I mean, yellow card. Eye for an eye, by the looks of it. Although he's holding his foot. I was like, oh, he's fine. Goodness me. And that looks like it's going to be that today. Yeah, this is the final action of the game. Disappointing. But to concede to a penalty, to be fair, Hugo Lloris doesn't save the penalty. And it's my fault for bringing it into existence. But we might well have an opportunity in added time on added time. Ball into the area, saved by the goalkeeper, and that is full time. Chicago Fire 1, LAFC 0. Just came too late today. Perhaps we do need to look at what we're doing. Jack Elliott's goal from the penalty spot, the difference, and the unbeaten run comes to an end. Okay, so 2 or 3 weeks. Guessed it was kind of going to be that sort of time. We're going to leave it to the physio. It was just a bit of a nasty challenge, really, that caused it. So yeah, leave it to the physios. That's about all we can do. So with that result and the LA Galaxy winning their match, they go back into 9th place. But we are now level on points with one another. So it looks like at the moment one of the LA sides is going to make it into the playoffs and one's not. So we're going to make a little bit of progress. We're going to take on New England and we're going to take on FC Dallas. We're going to come back at the end of August and take on Heung-min Son's first home game as an LAFC player against one of the new franchises out in the MLS, San Diego FC. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.